Hey, welcome to Locomotion. Sandy here, and sorry for the little delay there. I was going to play something first, and I failed. I failed my task here. Let me see if I got it right there. Nah, it's not working. I'll figure it out. Anyway, hey, welcome to Locomotion. It's Friday night. It's a beautiful windy day. We got a great live show for you tonight. And in the studio with me, just to prove it, I'm going to turn his mic on. Find it here. Where is it? Right here. There we go. There we go. Greg, are you here?
I'm here.
Oh, yeah, he's moving the needles and everything. Greg Seaman, a lot of you folks probably know him or know of him. I used to see him on the TV doing ads for probably Good News Guitar or something. I don't remember.
That was it. Yeah, Good News Guitar.
Yeah, I remember I know that guy. I used to see on TV a bunch. And you are connected still with the Downtown Guitar Company. You give lessons, correct?
Yeah, I do. I teach at Traverse City Guitar Company.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been there for ever since they've opened up. So, yeah, it's been going really well.
You were with Dave Eichenroth before that, teaching then with Zamar?
Right. Yeah, Dave Eichenroth had the store before, and then he retired, and now Gene Hansen has taken over, and Tim Harding is working there, and yeah,
good guys. Tim's been here on the program a few times. Great player. A lot of good players in Traverse City.
There's a lot of awesome players in Traverse City. This is an amazing place. It's amazing how such a small town, a small community like this has so many great players.
Yeah, it is. That big article today in the Record Eagle about Billy and Don. I don't know if you caught that yet, but that's in
I didn't see it, but I was talking to Don just the other day, though. He was in. He always comes in the store, so he was in just a couple days ago and just telling me stuff that he's been doing. And
that kind of cool. We could say Billy and Don. Everybody knows who we're talking about.
That's right. That's right. Everybody usually they do.
Yes, they do. Billy Strings, of course, and Don Julin are back in town for a little bit. They got something coming up at the Commons, but to get today's Record Eagle, really neat article about those two guys and what they've been doing and where they're going and all that. So that's kind of neat to see. Greg, you've taught a lot of players. I've had a lot of people come through here that are really good guitar players, and I always ask them, where'd you learn, your family, and a lot of them have brought your name up, saying we took lessons from Greg Seaman. And
that is awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's really awesome.
You may not hear it, but I hear it here, and it's you got to be proud about spreading the talent around and the knowledge, your knowledge of guitars and.
It's amazing because I've been teaching here since the early 80s, with Dave Eichenroth and Dave Fleece when they first had Good News Music way back in the day. So, and many of my best friends started off as guitar students. And some of my guitar students were like maybe in junior high or high school, and they're adults now, and they're bringing their kids to me.
Isn't that something?
So that's crazy. But a matter of fact, I play in a band right now where two of the people in the band started off as guitar students. Is how we met. And they've just developed and, started singing and playing. And before you know it, we're playing in a band together. That's happened to me many times.
Wow.
So students will go out and play gigs with me, when they get to a certain point of proficiency, so it's really fun to do that.
Neat. You had a gal, I ran into Greg a couple of Wednesdays ago at the Inside Out Gallery. We're doing an open mic down there on Wednesday nights. And Greg came in with Rachel, and who was the other young lady you were with? Playing
that was Courtney
bass.
Hexam.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and she's actually one of my bass students.
Mm-hmm.
So, and so she got up and played, and Rachel Harrell is a singer, guitar player around town, and she and we do gigs on occasion. We do some duet gigs, or we also do band gigs with another great friend of mine, Perry Stappa, who plays bass. So, yeah,
very cool.
Yeah,
I just like to see that, and you're a mentor. So that's very neat. So why don't you show the people how you play?
That'd be great.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you going to play for us?
I want to play a song. This song is from my greatest hits album.
All right.
There's no greatest hits album.
Greg's greatest.
Making a joke. But this song is called Wildflower, and I wrote this song in 1988. And I have played it all over the place, and I still love playing this song. You can go up to my website and listen to it on like the Reverb Nation feed that I've got on my website and stuff. And actually, the one that's on Reverb Nation is I recorded it in Nashville. I recorded it at a little studio right on Music Row. This guy, his name was Kenny Penny.
Kenny Penny?
Kenny Penny.
I wonder if he knew Henny.
That is his name.
Yeah, his wife was Henny.
And he had a little recording studio on Music Row, and we'd go down there and record demos and stuff with him all the time. And he used to work for, I'm forgetting his name. He was the guy that was on Smokey and the Bandit, the truck driver guy.
Oh, Jerry Reed.
Jerry Reed, yeah. He worked for Jerry Reed. Matter of fact, I met Jerry Reed in his studio once. He just kind of walked in the back door, and I met him. He was just kind of walking around and talk to him and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Tupelo, Mississippi Flash.
Yeah. That guy's an awesome guitar player.
Oh, isn't he though?
Yeah. He's
I got some of his old albums.
Yeah.
So he does the claw thing or whatever he calls it. Man, he just And Chet Atkins was his father-in-law, so I guess they got together at family.
No kidding.
Yeah, family gatherings. Yeah, he married Chet's daughter.
No kidding. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I saw Chet Atkins one time backstage at the Grand Ole Opry, and I was too nervous to go up and talk to him. It's horrible. It's horrible that I even but I saw him, like he was like across the room, and it was at a meet and greet, so I could have went over and got an autograph and met him, and I was so nervous. I'm going, that's a legend standing right there. Right. And I couldn't even speak, so. Like there's ropes around in the museum or something. Right, but, yeah. So. Okay, we digress, don't we? Right. Okay, what were we going to do now? I'm going to play a song that I wrote called Wildflower. This is one of my favorite original songs that I wrote, and it's been staying with me for a long time. So here we go. This is Wildflower. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Seaman here on WNMC 90.7 FM in Traverse City. When the snow melts from the mountain and the spring is in the air, the wildflower blooms out in the meadow, and her fragrance fills the air. When the summer grows hot and balmy, and the wind blows through the fields, you can hear the wildflower singing, and her look has a strong appeal. If you upon a wildflower, some folks say your dreams come true, but beware, if you have wished for dreams not really meant for you. When the nights are bright and starry, and the moon glows large and full, you can see the wildflower dancing in the meadow by the crystal clear, the wildflower sleeps a peaceful slumber until spring stirs her again. If you wish upon a wildflower, some folks say your dream
dreams come true. But beware, if you have wished for dreams not really meant for you, dreams not really meant for you.
Wow, it's pretty. Really pretty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
How's it sound back there, Keith?
Good.
Good? On our radio back there, eh? Oh, cool. The old boombox still kicking out. It's our monitor in the back. The way they know we're working. That is a pretty song. No, you're still writing, I'm sure. And
Yes, I am still writing. Oh, yeah. I love songwriting. I think that songwriting is where it's at.
now, how did you start playing the guitar? I mean, why? Did it have some influence of folks or something? Or?
You know who was a big influence on me when I was young was Johnny Cash.
Oh, yeah, you knew Johnny.
Yeah.
All right.
I wish I knew him. But, he was a huge influence on me when I was coming up, when I was right around 10 or 11.
So you knew about Luther Perkins and all that, and Luther played the boogie woogie and...
Right.
Yeah. You started out on a Telecaster?
No, I started off on some little $50 nylon string guitar when I was like 10 or 11 years old, you know. But the first song I ever learned how to play was If I Were a Carpenter, Johnny Cash.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I learned how to play that song. And they were a big, Johnny was a big influence. But he was, back then, he was a big star. He had a TV show on TV.
I remember his very first show. I saw it.
Yeah.
Joni Mitchell was on it.
Yeah, and he had Bob Dylan
and
on his show.
And Dylan was on it. Yeah, the very first show he did was just unbelievable. You never saw those people on TV, and he brought them out. It was very cool.
Yeah.
You should go on YouTube and check that out again. Every now and then I go back to those old Johnny Cash shows. And
that's
he
right.
was ahead of his time for sure.
Yeah.
Love that guy. Well, you're in black too, so half black anyway.
That's right.
The man in black. We have Greg Seaman in the studio, guitar teacher, player, performer, singer-songwriter. What else do you do?
I have a CDL.
Oh, you do? Okay. I used to. I don't think I have one anymore. I drove for Coca-Cola, you know.
Yeah. I keep telling people, like, when they see, like, a tour bus around, I go, I can drive that. I can drive those. I have a license. I can drive one of those things.
Yeah, the old chauffeur's license, so... Play us some more music. You're still teaching, and how can people get a hold of you if they want to take lessons, or are you too busy to teach? Or
I am not too busy. I had a lady just the other day calling me on the phone about lessons. She says, I know you're really, really busy. I go, no, I'm not that busy.
See, now that happens with people develop a reputation like you have, and I remember from the trades, too. I worked for the stonemason when people wouldn't call him because they just assumed he couldn't get to it. He was too busy, you know.
Right.
No, call me. I'll get to it, you know.
Right. No, I'm not too busy. I'm teaching down at Traverse City Guitar Company, so I'm easily reached through there, and also through my website, which is gregseamanmusic.com.
Okay.
So you can reach me through there. I've got a great YouTube channel. It's real easy to find me on the...
Yeah, I've seen your stuff on YouTube. I Googled a bunch of you guys around town. There's always someone on YouTube that I know that have been in here, and it's very cool. So
I'm easily found that way, and I start with, I have a lot of beginner students, advanced students. I like to play acoustic guitar, electric guitar, bass guitar, ukulele. I've got a ton of ukulele students right now.
Yeah, this guy rips in rock and roll too. So don't let the pretty acoustic stuff fool you. You can get it down. So did you take lessons when you first started playing, or did you learn by books? Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I took lessons.
Oh,
just
good
at
for
the
you.
Local music store. So I just took lessons, and back then lessons were real different. You just played out of the Mel Bay book, and you didn't get to do any hip chords or songs or anything.
So you make it fun, it sounds like.
Yeah, I think that it's real important to be able to play chords and be able to perform and be able to learn how to perform, and I always encourage singers. I love having students that like to sing. They don't have to, of course. I have a lot of students who don't sing, but But if I get people that want to sing and work on, playing and singing, being able to play at open mics, I drag students to open mics with me so much, it's crazy.
I'm glad you did. So looking forward to that. Wednesday nights, folks, the Inside Out Gallery open mic.
That's right. I'll bring students over there, too.
We start about 8 o'clock, so.
Yeah.
And, very cool. Play us some more music, would you?
Yeah. This is a brand new song, a recent song. And so this is like a little bit more of a kind of a rockin' sort of tune. And the name of the song is called Soul Tie.
All right. You're listening to Locomotion, WNMC 90.7 FM. This is Greg Seaman.
I can't run, I cannot hide, 'cause you follow me inside. It's so hard to break the ties that bind. Time will heal all wounds as a lie. I can't run and hide, that's the truth. I can't run from the memory of you. There's a storm raging inside. With you my soul will always be tied. I know the reason that is true. I won't let myself let go of you. It's a deep, dark mystery. How you keep this hold on me. I can't run and hide, that's the truth. I can't run from the memory of you. There's a storm raging inside. With you my soul will always be tied. I can't run and hide, that's the truth. I can't run from the memory of you. There's a storm raging inside. With you my soul will always be tied. Always be tied.
Cool. That's a cool tune.
All right, thanks.
Yeah. You play so many different styles, and I've heard you play so many different ways, and your rapid licks on stuff that you do, and this just blows me away. Now, so you've written instrumentals, I'm sure, right? Or not so much?
Yeah, I've written a few. I've done some instrumentals before. Yeah.
Do you remember them note for note every time you play them, or not?
I actually am so foggy about some of them right now. No, I would like make little CDs that I would sell around town off the bandstand and stuff like that. And I had an instrumental on there a few years ago, and I can't even remember the name of it.
Right. Well, you can call them anything you want, which is what's cool about instrumentals.
Right, that's right.
Swans and cooking oil, or whatever is the name of this instrumental. Don't call me PETA. I don't eat swans in cooking oil. I like swans. But yeah, and but I guess what I was getting at was, people that play music that can sight read and read charts and all that, and then they play the same piece the same way each time, right?
Yeah, usually.
Pretty much. It depends what the coordination is like that day and everything else. I realize that, how you're feeling. It's like any other sport. this can be kind of a tough sport sometimes.
Yeah.
But I was just wondering if you wrote some kind of intricate instrumental and you could sit down and just, rip it right off each time.
I do have, now that we're talking about it, now that I'm thinking about it, this last summer, almost every time where I played a gig, I did an instrumental, but there's a lot of improvisation in it. It's kind of a jazzy thing, and I would use my looper a lot. So I did a little thing like this, and I'll put it into the looper, and then I'll just and do like some instrumental kind of thing with that. So.
Yeah, and we talked about the looper before the show started, but Greg didn't have his little amp with him, and we were going to put it through here, but we weren't too sure about how everything was going to come out. So come back again.
Yeah.
With your little amp and your looper, because I like to hear that. We get a lot of folks who hear with loopers.
Yeah.
I've tried them before. They can run away from you sometimes, those doggone things.
Yeah. I love them. I remember when my buddy Angelo Maley, he was the first guy who I knew who had a looper, and I was over at his house. He said, "Greg, here, try this." And he plugged in the looper and got it all going. And we were supposed to go out and do something. And I couldn't stop for like a half an hour. I'm going, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
They are neat. Yeah. But they can be a runaway horse sometimes, so beware. Use them at home first before you go out on the stage with them.
Yeah, you have to kind of plan it out. But they're fun to use, though.
For sure. You got time for one more tune for us?
Yeah. I want to do. I'm going to just do a Stevie Ray Vaughan cover.
Oh, cool.
So I want to play a little bit of blues because blues is a big part of my life. I mean, I've love playing blues. I want to play in blues bands. I always love doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I love that stuff too myself.
So I just want to do a little bit of Pride and Joy.
All right.
Yeah, so I can do some blues licks and stuff.
Well, thanks, Greg. We have had Greg Seaman here on the show on Locomotion, WNMC. Greg, the consummate guitar teacher, performer, iconic. You can say now you've been here like 80 years, right? So
I'll give you a half hour to quit this.
Okay, all right. Just trying to make him turn red. That's okay.
It's working.
Good deal. All right, Greg, why don't you play us?
All right.
Little Stevie Ray Vaughan. You gonna throw that thing behind your back too, or?
Yeah, no.
Flip
it around my neck.
Exactly. Behind his back.
Yeah.
He's throwing it, and
like Eddie Van Halen is really good at that. It'd be my luck. It hit me in the head and knocked me out.
There you go.
I'd be unconscious.
Beautiful. He's not going to do that.
All right. Little Pride and Joy. Loving cause the sun to shine. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm her little lover boy. Yeah, I love my baby with my heart and soul. Love like ours won't never go. She's my sweet little thing.
blind. My baby's loving cause the sun is shine. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm her little lover boy.
Cool. Very cool.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much. I love that stuff.
I do too. Thanks for coming in, Greg. Appreciate it. We got to do it again.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Bring a little Latin loopy-loo with you next time and plug that in.
Yeah.
Hey, you and Angela want to come in sometime. That Joe too. So
that would be awesome.
Try to corral him. I know he's a busy guy like you too, but that'd be a cool thing to do. So
yeah, but he loves to do stuff like this. And then tell everybody about Wednesday night though, because I'll come down and hang out with you.
All right,
Wednesday night.
Every Wednesday night at the Inside Out Gallery, folks. We have an open mic going on in town, and
let's get that
the
going.
Outre Lounge. So come on down. Thanks again.
All right, thank you.
All right. Yeah, it was fun. Hey, we're going to get back to some more stuff. TC Sings is coming up pretty soon. We have some lovely young ladies here not in the studio yet, but they're real close. They're just right outside the studio. Stay tuned for that.